What's up? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be discussing all the traps that I use from Stonewood all the way to Twine. Now, there are some traps that I do not have. That is because back in the day I didn't have a lot of legendary perk up, so I would make the trap and then I would recycle it. But when you do that, I'm going to make you aware of this, that if you were to come down here and make this trap right here and you modify these perks and change it to a crit damage, you're actually going to lose that modification cost. Okay, you're going to lose it. The only thing you're going to get back from this is everything you go to upgrade. So if you were to go to upgrade this, you're always going to get back all the modification costs, period. So when you recycle a trap, you get it all back except what you changed it to. So if you wanted to change it to this, you're going to lose all of that permanently. You don't get it back. Alright, anyways, now I'm going to say this. You're going to see me place traps down in Twine that are not identical to my build, okay? It is okay. Somebody gave me traps, so I placed them. I like the stats. If I didn't like the stats, I would have recycled it and crafted mine at a 130 or whatever I had on hand in that video, okay? So it's not a big deal. As long as you have the traps, put the traps, and it's going to go just fine. No ifs, ands, or buts. The only reason why I'm making this is because there are going to be some people who are going to want to follow exactly what I have, and I'm making it for you guys. Alright? But if you don't have those traps and you need traps and you just make a post, say on Xbox, you're going to get the traps, or you got to join a Discord. I'm not the guy that has a lot of traps. People give me traps and I can give some traps away. But anyways, here we go. This is the ceiling drop, and those are the stats. We'll go to the ceiling electric field, and here we go. Element energy. We're going to explain the element energy really quick. We're going to explain two things really quick. One, element energy works for all elements. Okay? A lot of people have a crit build. Crit was nerfed a long time ago, so it doesn't pop as often as it used to. But when it hits good. So I just focus on all damage. That's why you're going to see a lot of damage and nothing to do with crit. That's why. Element energy, like I just said, works for everything. There are some YouTubers who are going to say, oh, well, if you know it's going to be a water husk, you're going to want to use this elemental weapon on it. Okay? Some YouTubers say that. Cypher, really good dude. He made a website that works within Fortnite that says, hey, all the rewards are going to be on this mission here. So you know right where to go to get that legendary survivor, or legendary perk up, or whatever in the game. Your V-Bucks, your X-ray tickets, it works, right? But he's also going to tell you, okay guys, this season is focusing on nature. So you got 50,000 people running around making 5 different weapons with 5 different elementals on it when you don't need it. All you need is element energy, and you're only going to lose a little bit of DPS on that weapon shooting at those husks. It's not changing anything drastically in the game. But if you're going to use element physical on a weapon, there's a big difference. So just use element energy. Alright? If you're trying to be a perfectionist and like you're a pro and save the world, go for it. Make 10 different weapons, and voila, you have your energy, you're going to have your fire, you're going to have your water, and I respect you for it, but I ain't doing it. Also, I'm not ever going to use 5 of the same traps with 5 different reload speeds. My builds do not require that. I find that ridiculous. A lot of other YouTubers put that out there and say, oh yeah, we're going to make this block off and we're going to use 10 different reload speeds on our wall launchers. We don't need to do that. Alright? You just need to have wall launchers up and floor launchers. That's it. Alright? So, here we go. As you've seen, this is it. Nothing to it. If you gave me a sound wall that I didn't like, I would just recycle every single one of those traps and use those materials to craft what I wanted to use. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. If I don't like the stats, I'm just gonna recycle it, and it's okay. Long as you have the sound walls where they are, as you see in all of my guides, I always have sound walls, and I'll spam them. Okay, it's not a big deal. We don't need reload speed because they don't even make it to where they're going to make it. And when you watch the full gameplay, you're going to see that they don't make it there. Like nothing really hits the amplifier unless it's something freaking random. All right, your anti-air, You can get rid of that one durability and add on an extra range if you want. Your gas, you're going to want to have that 30% effect duration with one reload speed, because the reload speed is at 5.6 seconds, and with that 30% effect duration, your gas lasts for 6. So if you put the gas right on top of the spawn, like in some of my videos I've explained, that gas is continuous and it never stops. Instant damage. I use impact on here, reload speed, and effect duration. Again, effect duration because I want them frozen longer. The longer they're frozen, the more damage they're taking from everything that's going off. Self-explanatory. Effect duration on the sound wall because I want them dancing longer. The longer they're dancing, the less damage that the propane husk are doing. Wall darts, damage, self-explanatory. Once again, we're going to go with element energy and then damage. We have heals attached. I also have another one that I'm out of, and the other build to that would be 17% increased belting health. Then we have durability on these wooden floor spikes. And then the next ones we have just straight damage. The only reason why I wanted to have these is because I wanted to know how many uses I could get out of this. So if I put on Machinist Harper, that durability is going to shoot up to 1337, okay? If you put on your Constructor right now, it's not even going to work, okay? I think I already have her on, by the way. Yes, Machinist Harper is already on. So if you have, she gives you 52% trap durability, okay? If she's sitting in your loadout and you have you're not going to see that 52% durability unless you hop into your endurance with her and then place a trap down. Now, if you don't believe me, you can just go place a trap, leave your world, come back in, remember that trap, come back in with Machinist Harper, and now that trap is going to change those numbers, okay? So that's how that works. I have a lot of survivors on that are all trap durability. That's why they're like this. I'm a natural 134 in my power level, so if I were to change these guys out, these are all my other ones that I actually use to get to 134. But anyways, my trap durability is so high right now because I have these survivors placed in with trap durability, okay? It doesn't matter, as long as you have them in the slot. As you see, you get 24% more trap durability. So right here, when you are in your traps, this is the durability it is showing with those survivors equipped, okay? Not the bonus from your Machinist Harper. You have to get into a game with Machinist Harper, and then you're going to see her 52% take effect in that lobby, not beforehand, okay? That's how that works. So this right here pushes me to 1300 and something for durability uses, and this is like 900 and something durability, which is I use. This was just an experiment, matter of fact. We're just gonna unmark that, and we're gonna recycle that right now because I don't need it. We're gonna make sure this was the right one, by the way. Durability, okay. So, go down here. There we go. We went up from 5 to 7. Good job. So, this is what I use. I use durability, and everything is damage. Okay? Now, for the backpack, this is what I have on hand that I don't have a lot of, because you're not going to use, 200 of these, but I did craft 200 and I gave some away. I'm all about the impact and knockback. I want them to go. I want everything to walk up in there just to bounce. Healing amount and heals attached building. Alright? That's all durability. I just wanted to see what the difference would be between the tar pits and the maxed out wooden floor spikes. And as you see, there's a very big difference. That's why I don't really use them. And tar pits just slow down everything except smashers, so I don't really like it. Wooden floor spikes slow down everything, including smashers, and they're taking a lot more damage than just one tar pit. Wall lights, I have 30% effect duration because I want them stunned longer. Okay. And for your wall launcher, I like that impact and knockback. I like it when those come out and they'll smash and they're gonna go flying, dude. I mean they go quite far, and I have no reload speed on there. You can get rid of one durability and put on a reload speed if you want, but that's up to you. But still keep it with 4 impact. Now let's go to some builds that I do not have any more of, and that is going to be the ceiling zapper, because you're never going to place down 200 ceiling zappers throughout all of your endurances. You might use 70 of those things. Okay, all of my ceiling zappers that I have created in the past have been element energy and damage all the way down with 1 durability. It's all, no reload speed, and the reason for that is because when you build a tunnel, everything's hitting it, and just to feel like, okay, this is where they're gonna come out, you want maximum amounts of damage. The ceiling zapper hits the hardest out of all the traps. My ceiling zapper can gets a million on that damage hit. Boom! Alright? So that's why there's no reload speed, because I want maximum damage on there. I do have ceiling zappers that I've placed, and everybody has a crit build on there. The crit doesn't go off as nowhere near as it used to, including on the weapons. They nerfed it. They patched it a long time ago. So it doesn't go off as much as it used to. But when it goes off, this thing's going to crack off like 1300. If it had that crit rating. It's going to crack off up to 1.3 mil. Possibly if they have some extra damage on there. Now, I just use straight damage and it hits for a mil. 970,000, 800,000, a million. So that damage is always consistent. I'm not waiting for that lucky crit chance. Like, you think Mike Tyson is waiting for the, oh, I gotta get lucky? No, that dude's just straight powerhouse, and every punch he was trying to kill somebody, right? So that's what you're trying to do in the endurance. You are just trying to wallop everything that comes through and not hope for the crit to go off. That's not what I'm focusing on. I am focusing on absolutely manhandling anything that's coming into that endurance, period. Okay? So that is the one. And for the broadsides, I do not use a lot of broadsides, but the broadsides is going to be the same thing. It's been a while since I've even crafted these, so we're going to have to go here really quick. I just got to check out one thing. Okay, so it does not give you element energy here, so it must be element physical. Put it all the way up, and you're going damage, 1 reload, 1 durability. The only reason why I use broadsides is because I want them bowling balls to ping. So if I have a narrow path, they're just going to bounce down that whole area. All the way down, all the way up. Kind of like the seismic smash. Like the boomerang effect. But nothing hits the smashers and the epic mini bosses like wall darts. Wall darts hit the hardest and the best. Alright? I love my wall darts. And that's really it for the traps. I do not use these. I don't play MSK, so we don't have to focus on that. And I only use the healing pads, like I said, in those specific areas, and you'll learn that throughout doing the endurances. I appreciate you guys watching this. Good luck with your endurances. If you get the traps from somebody else and they're not identical to my build, it is okay, because I've got random traps placed throughout all of my endurances that are not identical to what I craft, just because those are a lot of traps. That's a lot of farming. A lot of people have given me traps. I've had to go farm. So it's okay if you don't have them identical. Just place those traps there where they need to be, and trust me, you'll do okay. Alright? Just make sure that in your command center you have your hero loadout set, and that will be for another video for another time. But for this one right here, thank you for watching. I will provide a link in the description below. And for those of you who are watching this video for the first time and you found it helpful, please follow. Okay? You can get 13,000 views on a video and maybe get 2 subs. And if it helped you, you should at least be thankful that the video was put out, and it helps me when you follow, so I'd appreciate it. Have a great day, stay safe, and thanks for watching.